Live, News 8's Good Morning Connecticut starts now.
Good morning. Welcome back. Having a lactose intolerance is becoming more common in today's world, and many struggle to keep a healthy diet. So joining us this morning with some tips and examples, we have nutrition experts Toby Amidor. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
So talk to me about what lactose intolerance actually is. How does somebody know if they suffer from that?
Well, one of the biggest things to do is get tested. So if you have some tummy trouble, or you think you do after you have some milk or dairy products, you can go to your physician and they can test you to know if that really is what you have, because you really don't want to take out milk and dairy products from your diet.
And you said some people will do that. They'll just eliminate it, self-diagnosing, and not know, and then you're starting to lose some of those important nutrients.
Right, and milk and dairy actually has 3 nutrients of concern, which were identified in the 2015 Dietary Guidelines for Americans: potassium, calcium, and vitamin D, all which are found in milk and dairy.
Okay, so what do we have here today? How can people sort of still get that dairy when they have lactose?
So the biggest misconception is that you should avoid dairy when you have lactose intolerance, because the studies show that you can actually tolerate up to 12 grams of lactose in one sitting.
Oh.
So that's why I brought all the dairy products to show you. Something like a glass of milk has 12 grams, and that's the max that you can usually tolerate in one sitting. That doesn't mean to go home right now if you have lactose intolerance and down the cup of milk. You're not going to feel good. But you can start slowly. So something like Greek yogurt, that's what my cookbook, the first one, was written on, has 4 grams per serving.
Oh.
So you have a little bit less lactose in there.
Right.
Something like, okay, you want a little indulgence of ice cream, half a cup also has about 3 or 4 grams of lactose. Cottage cheese has it as well. And then if you look at your cheeses, they have about 1 gram, depends what it is. Harder cheeses will have even less, almost negligible, 0.1 grams. So it depends what you want. And then remember, what do your yogurts have? Your live and active cultures, which also it helps break down that lactose so your body can easily digest it.
And it must be, you must have to kind of want to move some of this into your diet again. If you're one of those people that's cut it out, it's important to sort of work it in slowly, like
so
you
can even like a tablespoon. But another trick that people don't realize is you actually digest it slower if it's mixed in something. So put some Greek yogurt in a smoothie.
Oh, okay.
So that's a nice thing. Or you can top some, you can have, I have something in my cookbook where I top a lentil soup with a dollop of Greek yogurt.
Okay, and you were saying some of these products, and I didn't know this, but some, like Cabot cheese, doesn't even have lactose at all.
Right, it actually has, on the label it says lactose free, but another option if you want to keep dairy in your diet, which for all those nutrients, you have the lactose free options. So in my area I have a lot of lactate being sold, but they even have eggnog. Do you know that?
Really?
That is, yeah, lactose free.
That seems so thick to me.
I agree, but another tip is it doesn't matter which type of milk you buy. It could be full fat or low fat. They all have the same amount of lactose.
Wow. Thank you so much for coming on, talking to us about this, Toby. Some great information. Really do appreciate it.